Welcome to some math lessons from the Red Big Ideas series, and these questions are taken directly from the students' Record and Practice Journal. Every student has a copy for the Record and Practice Journal. Right now, every student has Chapter 1, and this is the first lesson from Chapter 1. This is Lesson 1.1, Absolute Value. Now, I do apologize. I'm just trying to figure out some technology stuff here, but some of my fonts are a little bit off because I'm cutting and pasting, but I figure that's better than me actually having to draw it out. Absolute value. It says find the absolute value. First off, this is our absolute value symbol, basically two lines outside of numbers. And when you're dealing with absolute value, you're usually dealing with positive and negative numbers. So we have the first 8 problems written out on 1.1 on the practice for absolute value for the Record and Practice Journal. The absolute value of -1 would be 1. The absolute value of -14 would be 14. The absolute value of 0 would be 0. And the absolute value of 6 is actually 6. So sometimes students will get in the habit of just doing the opposite. Absolute value is not the opposite. A way of looking at absolute value is to determine how far the number is from 0 on a number line. If it's -14, it's still going to be 14 marks from 0 on a number line. If it's 6, it's still going to be 6 from 0 on a number line. At the bottom here we have complete the statement using less than, greater than, or equal to. You want to convert your absolute value and just get rid of it. So the absolute value of -2 is 2, so 6 is greater than 2. -7 to the absolute value of -8. Get rid of the absolute value symbol. -7 is less than 8. -9, absolute value would just change to 9. 9 is greater than 5. And -2, the absolute value of -2 is 2. 2 and 2 would be equals. Thank you for following along on this lesson with absolute value.